On Sunday, I woke up way too early and somehow slowly stumbled my way to a small village called Jiaguan, near the city of Qionglai, just outside of Chengdu. After driving through the city and making our way into the countryside, we got up into mountain country and we began to see the reason for our travel, the tea plantations. Now, someone who loves tea, I couldn't have been more excited. I was pumped. Who's this we, this hour? This was a coworker and I from the university. We were invited to take part in the opening ceremony for a new public square, as well as the promotion of a new cycling route from Chengdu to this village of Jiaguan. Now, this village is actually a tea village. It's built to serve the needs of the tea economy that arises from the tea plantations surrounding it. After a briefing and being interviewed by some of the local media present, we enjoyed some delicious locally grown red tea as part of a traditional tea ceremony. We looked around the grounds and we learned a little bit about how tea is cultivated, and this was a really fulfilling part of the day. And this is the reason why we came, because this is something that I and my coworker have both never experienced before. It was then that we learned that this area of Sichuan, even this village, had been around for over 2,000 years, and that this area was a major point of trade in what he called the tea trade corridor. The tea from this valley would be traded to Tibetan traders, and from Tibet it would go on to India, and from there it would go all over the Western world. Now, this tea is not only fantastic, he said, but it was and is also significant in this region's history as well as its economy. And if that's not worth waking up early for, I don't know what is, because that's pretty cool. From there, we met up with the owner of one of the area's 4 major tea companies. We had a look at the grounds, toured one of his processing centers. In other words, a tea factory. Yeah, I said it, toured a tea factory. I'm in a fucking tea factory. We learned about the 12 steps tea undergoes before it's shipped worldwide, and I discovered a whole new appreciation for the work that goes into not only growing tea, but processing it as well. After enjoying a lunch with the owner at a restaurant he owned, we headed off to the opening ceremony and all of the associated festivities. The whole town is at this freaking event. The whole, this is a proper deal. And I wish I had dressed better. My bad. Immediately following that was a parade, music, dancing, the whole shebang. It was a proper celebration in local style. Then it was off to the old town, but we were not alone. Okay, so as we're walking through the village, we got our own little escort here. They're escorting us around here. They keep following us wherever we're going. Yeah. Nice. Our life's a reality show, as Kevin said. The ancient streets of Jiaguan go back a long way. Some of the unrestored architecture and stonework dates back to the Qing and Ming dynasties, and it was this place that made me look inward. Here, I wasn't in a museum. I wasn't looking at history from afar. This is history. I could feel it. I could touch it. I could be a part of it. And that's why I came to China, to see, feel, do, learn things that I couldn't do back home. And I've been granted a really unique opportunity to see these places, because before long, they're going to get torn down, remodeled, rebuilt for tourism. I'm willing to bet that this won't be here in 5 or 10 years. So it's pretty likely that we'll be some of the last foreigners, if not the last, to see it like this. All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem. I worry about China's approach to progress sometimes, and even though I can't play a part in the shaping of public policy, at least I'm here to document the present and preserve it for the future so people can see what it was like here and now in 2017. With that said, I think I'll sign off now. I'll see you all next time.